So this book, Zen and the Martial Arts, I found very influential when I was studying martial arts as a young man. And there's some really great, it's broken up into small chapters, each of which teaches a lesson. I always remember the last chapter. The last chapter was called Winning by Losing. You can see it's only a page, maybe 2 pages long. So in it, the author tells a story about how he was driving his car, and he was admittedly wrong. He was driving down a one-way street. This car comes in, they're in a one-way street, there's not enough room to pass. This guy gets mad, so he apologizes through the window. Well, that's not enough. So this guy gets out of his car, and he's coming around to the driver's side window to like give the author a piece of his mind. So the author jumps out of the passenger side window to put the car in between them, right? So that they can like further continue the conversation, you know. And he says, "I'm sorry." I said, "Oh, sorry, I was wrong." So yeah, well, I'm gonna like, you know, punch your teeth down your throat or whatever threat he said, and you know, and he's like, meanwhile, the author of this book studied martial arts with Bruce Lee. Okay, so he knew in his mind that he was capable of handling himself in this situation. However, the point was, it didn't have to come to that. Okay, now the author talks about something called san, which is knowing that you can win in a situation even if though you don't have to fight. But that's really not the point, I think. The point of winning by losing is, what is the overall objective in this situation? The overall objective is to get out of the situation without fighting, right? I mean, nobody's hurt at this point. Nothing, you know, I mean, a minor traffic violation has taken place. Nobody's cars are damaged. Let's just get on with our lives, right? So there's no need for these guys to come to blows. I've always remembered that lesson in my life. It's amazing. It's not backing down from a fight. It's realizing when to fight and when not to fight. And that's what Sun Tzu says in The Art of War. He will triumph who knows when to fight and when not to fight. It's not always necessary to fight. Now, when it is, of course, you want to be in the dominant position. You want to like win. You want to get out of the situation with the least harm to yourself and hopefully the least harm to your opponent as well. But if you have to use force. But the point is, in this situation, force was not necessary. And admitting that he was wrong allowed the situation to be diffused. And they were able to go about their merry ways and live their lives unimpeded without any damage being done. That's winning by losing, folks. I've used it in my own life many, many times. You got to remember the larger objective and not get caught up in the details and the emotions of the situation. At least that's what I've tried to do, and I hope I can remember this lesson. One of the reasons I make videos like this is so that I can drive home in my own mind the lessons that I've learned, and I hope that this will help you in some way. So thank you. And of course, subscribing will help the channel, and liking this video will help a lot. And hopefully share it with some of your friends who might also benefit from it. Thank you.